Where you going, Pat? Look, I'm back. Guys, guys, you know how we start the Friday night agenda. I don't care that they weren't ready. I'm not bothered. It's me, Mr. D. We got friends from Cop Talk TV. We got Pat Lawless choking there on his fist. Go get yourself a drink, mate. And we got Callula. Guys, this is the Friday night takeaway. Good evening. Good evening. Good. Oh God, where you got? Oh, I've done that wrong, and I.
Yeah, right.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Look, you already know Pat, and you already know Callula. So we got Preds, Cop Talk TV. Obviously, the name sings for himself, and he's there sitting proud with his emblem on. Preds, how you doing, evening, man? And welcome to the agenda, man. How we doing, big man?
Good evening. Thank you for letting me join in. It feels a little bit like lamb to the slaughter, a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, wrong one.
You're fitting just right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but thank you for joining in, and good evening to everybody.
Guys, Pat, God, you haven't left that seat, have you? How you doing, man?
Yeah, grew up and got myself a drink and about 14 packets of crisps belonging to me kids and sat back down, and here we go again. You know,
Callula, long time no see. What How are you?
Sorry, guys, I haven't been around, but I'm so glad to be back. Absolutely missed everybody, and it's good to have a good conversation. Don't worry, we're not going to completely bully the Liverpool fan this way. Oh my God, but it's going to be okay, maybe.
Jeff, we see you, man. Welcome to the madness. Rory C, we see you, man. Talk football. Good evening. CeeLo, come on now. I told you, man. He's hurt me once. He's not going to hurt me again. I'm not falling for all of this nonsense. Matthew Bassett, I hope you're free next week, man. We need to catch up, bruv. We need to catch up. Book a space. Let me know if you're available. Right. First things first. Look, there's no point in dilly-dallying. We've got a big... Oh, God, they've got my colours wrong. Oh, what are they doing to me? Yeah, they've got...
Omondi loves the circles, you know what I mean? And every time we put it back to the square, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't do the circles. I don't know what it is. Guys, look, Liverpool on Sunday. We're obviously in a great vein of form. Let's be honest. Liverpool aren't, which is good news for Man United, to be fair. It's been a long time, I'll be honest, since I've actually been able to, or hope to be able to sit down and watch Man United, Liverpool, especially Liverpool at Anfield, without thinking, oh, Jesus Christ, we're going to get an absolute murder in here. I'm going to have to go into work. I'm going to have to block groups. I'm going to have to block names on my WhatsApp for the next 7 days. This is the first week where I feel maybe not so confident, or I know what score I would like. I know what score is probably not going to be, but I would like a win at Anfield. Obviously, Preds, look, we've got you winning. There's no point in us. Oh God, I've done it again. No point in us dilly-dallying. What are your feelings, and how do you think your season's been going so far?
Oh well, that's a bit of a obvious question. We haven't been doing particularly great this season, for whatever reason. I believe it's because we're going through a transition. I have my personal thoughts in regards to that transition. Should have started a lot earlier, but it didn't, and here we are. But in regards to the game, look, Liverpool, Man United. It's a fixture that everybody looked out for. It's a one through the years has always churned out some cracking games, and I really am looking forward to this game on Sunday. I'm not looking for. It's kind of like, yeah, you know, we've got to have a bit of realism. Man United are where you are because you've got the points on the board, and we are where we are because we haven't. So it's going to be a game that we have to win. No, not only because it's 3 points, but because it's Man United. It's Man United. It's just that chemistry between that kind of thing between the clubs.
It doesn't drop off. I hear that. Callula, how are you
No.
feeling about the game?
I really respect that diplomatic politician response from a Liverpool fan. Like, I love that so much because it's like, you want to win, but you know that we're brilliant at the same time. So I like it, and I like the way you did it. So kudos to you. Get yourself in Parliament. For me, I will say we've got to admit that our players might be a bit tired, and I was in cuss town for the first half of the West Ham game. We can't go in too confident. We know that sometimes we have to get the big guns in, and this is history. I don't care what anyone says. It's not Man City, Man United. This is the real history. It is Liverpool, Man United. And Liverpool are going to go in this and gun for us, and we've got a gun back. And we're not even at home, are we? So I want to see us from point blank go for it. It was nice to see that Ten Hag had rested the players. That, for me, shows how much, and it should be for Liverpool fans as well, showing respect as well. Because no matter what, you guys may not have done the best, but you're still Liverpool, and you've still got the history as well, got the rivalry. And before I hand it over, at least you're not Chelsea.
There's always a positive in there, especially Chelsea. Oh, they're not Chelsea no more, are they? Sorry.
But
I can't see it happening in our lifetime in anyway. But we need payback for that 9 goals scored against us last year. But I can't see Liverpool hitting that kind of form that we had last year, where we were kind of just running into each other and running into goalposts and let people score goals around us. We were that bad. But look, I really think that we should beat them this time around. We're in the form. They are not. Prez, I hear what you're saying there. You were talking about the restructure of certain parts of the Liverpool team should have happened a bit sooner, and I'd love to get your thoughts about that now in a minute. But going into this game on Sunday, look, this is it's like an FA Cup game. Any dog has his day. It's all about form and who has the bottle, who has the cojones to do it on the day. So this game's going to show character for who has the character in Manchester United. Can we step up and beat Liverpool at the ground that makes most teams crumble?
Preds, do you think?
Oh, sorry, I'm getting a bad connection here. I can't hear.
You're right. Can you hear me? Yeah. You can hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me?
No, I'm struggling to hear. Yeah, I can hear you now. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Klopp, do you think I don't feel that his job is under pressure at the moment. Maybe if you were where Chelsea were, can you see this being the start of a push for fourth? Obviously, Spurs have got Wolves. We'll discuss the Spurs game in a little bit. Do you feel that this is your title push? I mean, look, obviously you're not in the league race, but fourth probably is the most that you can do this season. Can you see you finished your club finishing there, especially as obviously we know what Spurs are like? Or do you think that Europa League is probably where you're going to finish?
As a Liverpool supporter, we're geared to just winning everything we possibly can do. We know we're not going to in a chance of winning the league, so we want to finish as high as possible in the league as well, and that means trying to get into the top 4. We've done it before, and the day when Alisson Becker came forward and nodded in against West Brom, and we've done it before with 2 very inexperienced centre halves. Now we've got a squad getting back from injuries, slowly but surely. At the moment, is it about performances? No. Is it about wins? Yes. So every game, I think Klopp's already said it. It's a kind of old age saying in regards to every game's a cup final for us now in the Premiership, and it starts Sunday.
Pat, anything else you want to say before we drift on to another game?
Yeah, look, as bad as it is going for Liverpool this year, you see the difference it can make when 2 players aren't in form, in Jordan Henderson and Fabinho. And you can see how quick Manchester United have turned it around by bringing in 2 players in the vein of Casemiro and Martinez, how much it's changed their team. So, like, it's not all bad for Liverpool. These haven't just turned into a poor team overnight. I just think, unfortunately, it's just become weak for you in one part of your team all of a sudden. And that's the difference of your team to this year and last year.
Centre mid,
yeah. Obviously, Fabinho and Henderson at the moment, and Milner obviously can't last forever.
Callula.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen it with so many teams. One of the reasons why, obviously, Man United went through this is because we didn't stick with the transitioning with our academy and building the younger players. When you've got players that are magnificent, they're going to get old, and that's it. Shout out to Talk Football. Apparently, his son might be part of the Mr. B team here when it comes to Senor Broccoli. And Mr. B needs to now use his broccoli authority to tell him to go to sleep.
There you go. Callula's done it for me. Thank you.
But
sorry, Callula.
No, it's fine. But we can't be too confident at the moment. We're transitioning into the right direction. Liverpool at the moment, I think that I've seen some. With Liverpool, we have the same problem. You've got the fans that are loyal, that will be there when it's in their blood. And you've got the fans that were just happy you were winning. The ones that aren't happy are the ones saying, get rid of your manager. The ones that realise what your team's about, understand that it's just a bad moment. I still, no day of my life will ever look at Liverpool and go, you can't get us. Don't get me wrong, though. I do think we're going to beat you.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't expect anything. I wouldn't expect anything less. Anything less.
But either way, you gotta have that respect. You gotta think our teams. We have the history. There's gotta be the respect, even if we are mortal enemies.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And just to add on to the other question you asked me. Yeah, Klopp has got credit in the bank.
Yeah.
Somebody else said that.
He's got credit in the bank, and for me, and for a lot of Liverpool supporters, he's come in, and since he's come in, he's just kind of changed the place totally. And obviously, in recent history, we've been quite successful. And then, obviously, there's always going to be those supporters they want us to. When you're on the crest of a wave and you're on top, everyone wants to knock you down. Simple as that. And we performed at such a high standard. So when we do drop, the questions are going to be asked. But everyone goes on about this. There's a comment there about Klopp's 7-year cycle. I think personally, he believes that he can revitalize and remold the Liverpool side, and that's why he's committed long term.
I hear that. Can we have a couple of score predictions? Well, a couple. You guys obviously on the panel, score prediction. Guys in the chat, score prediction before we move on to the next game, please. I'm gonna call mine nice and early. I want you to score no goals against us. That's what I really, really want. But I'm gonna take a 3-1. I think you lot are gonna have to come at us. And we've actually got bullets who are quite clinical. So I'll take a 3. I'm gonna go 3-1.
Well, you've been consistent because you said that last night as well. But I've had time to think about it and sleep on it, and I came up with I think my prediction yesterday on Cop Talk was 3-2 Liverpool win, and I had a little sleep and I thought, you know what, maybe a little bit too much. So I'm going to take it back a bit. I'm going to go 2-1. Yeah. Yeah. No, why go? I don't want to concede none. Exactly like Mr. B. I don't want to concede none. I'll go for a 5-0. I'll go for 1-0, but I'm going to go for a 2-1. Liverpool
2-1. Callula.
Right, for me, it all depends. I'm going to be brutally honest. The reason why I've not done a prediction yet is I want to see the Liverpool lineup. That is a very, very important thing, to see your lineup and to see what weaknesses are going to be there and what weaknesses aren't going to be there. And then look at my own lineup and go, why is Lindelof and Maguire on the pitch? Like, so
it won't happen.
It better not happen. It better not. I honestly, to give respect, I think Liverpool will score. What I think is that they'll score. We will do what we do best, come back and demoralise them. So I'm thinking 2-1. But I'm going to give them at least a goal. But it does depend on our lineups. I'll go 2-1.
All right. So Paul Turney's 14. He's gone 2-1. Matthew Bassett's gone 3-0. Ever confident Matthew Bassett boy. Vincent Bullock, I want to see a score prediction, but hi to you as well, man. HD has gone 3 to United. Fred to 3. I keep these guys. Emma K 4-1. Yeah, see, we're all worried that we're not going to keep a clean sheet here. 14 is saying Fred to score 2 goals. I think that's a wind up, to be fair. Talk Football on Twitter. He's gone 2-1 United. Vincent Bullock, that's what I like to see. 3-1 United. MUFC 4-0 United. Mick Ruby 3-1 United. Obviously, you know there's going to be a whole load of bias on this channel, so we'll just have to roll with that. Pat, score prediction, brother.
Yeah, look, I really think Liverpool are going to come out of the blocks just because they're playing Manchester United and form goes out the window when it comes to a game like this. So I have a feeling they might even go into half-time 1-0 Liverpool winning. And my score and my predictions can be very similar to Callula's. I really feel that Manchester United are going to overthrow Liverpool in the second half in midfield because I just feel that is their strongest part of our game there at the moment with Casemiro in there. So a more respectable, reasonable score would probably be 2-1, but I just want to get a bit of payback because you fucking hopped up as last year. You really did. And I sat there and watched the 90 minutes of both games because I knew probably in my lifetime I'll never see Manchester United that bad again, and I hope I don't because it hurts, you know.
Mr. B, whoever was it, Paul Tini that said Fred will get 2 goals?
Yeah.
He needs to go on Paddy Power right now because if that happened, he's gonna win a mint. So, like, do it now, dude. Even if it's 50 pence. Because if that happens,
if it happens, I want to know the lottery numbers for next week.
Exactly. Don't waste your chance. If this is your moment, this is your moment. Take that bet.
Guys, what we got? We've got Jeffrey Joseph 2-1. He's gone 2-1 United. There's no another one. This both saying that both teams are going to score here. Mick, I know it's late for you. He's talking about payback as well, guys. There's 8 of you in the chat, please. If you
it's turned into Mel Gibson, he has with his payback.
I don't know.
There's someone in the chat using my WWE hero and it's just like I just don't know what's going on here. Don't use my hero against me. Look, it's trouble. Guy says about the Rock.
He's your guy, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know who.
You smell what the Rock is. You smell it. You're gonna get that apple strudel, and we're gonna beat you.
See, this is what I was afraid of. All of these sort of saying. This is what I was afraid of.
Oh.
Guys, Man City, Newcastle. Now, obviously, Man City are. I still believe that we can catch. I'm going to put it out there now. It's Friday. I do believe that we the top 2 are capable of being caught. Obviously, Man City are the ones next in line. Obviously, we did Newcastle last week. I think Newcastle are done. I think they're finished for the season. I think they'll limp into a Europa League position. Any chance that Man City can, any chance that Newcastle can hold Man City at the Etihad tomorrow? I'll start with you, Preds.
It'll be an interesting game, but no, I can't see it. I don't know whether they're going to be on the slide at the moment. Only time will tell. But Man City will be too strong for them. And plus, I think Newcastle will be licking their wounds still from a certain game they lost last week. I don't know which game that was. But yeah, I just see a Man City win.
Score?
I say I'm going to go 3-0 Man City.
Oh, that's a demolition job. Okay, just like we did to them. Callula.
See, looking at Man City, right? Don't get me wrong. The league has been made easier for them, and I'm not going to say they've been challenged as much as they should have been challenged. They beat Bristol City 3-0, right? And that's Bristol City, and I've got a lot of respect for Bristol City, by the way. So I'm not dissing them. What I will say is that Newcastle should have some cojones in them. Because what I want is Newcastle to look and go, Manchester, and I want them to be so angry that we beat them that their anger flows through into this match. So for me, I think that Newcastle, if they just play it right, and I've got a kind of like mischievous thing that because it's so early in the day, and because Man City hardly have any fans, maybe Newcastle can rile it up and do it. My heart wants Newcastle to smash them 2-0. My logical side thinks, oh, damn it, Man City's going to win 2-0. But come on, the power of Newcastle. Just see Manchester and have your anger from the Carabao Cup. Get into it. That's what I want.
Pat.
I just think it's the wrong time for Newcastle to be playing Man City, as everybody's been saying. I think even if they went and they set up with 5 at the back, tried to catch City on the break, like City just have goals coming from everywhere. It doesn't matter whether it's Mahrez, even if it's Rodri. The people they're just tearing teams apart when it comes to midfield. We overthrew Newcastle last week in that game that we don't remember at the moment. But if we did it with the midfield we had, imagine what Man City are going to do with the midfield they have. That's all I'll say. You know, their midfield is just unbelievable. You know, the reserve of players they have as well is just give us 1 or 2 of them, lads. Come on, be nice. You know.
Talk is gone 1-0 City. Who didn't I get a score from? Good, I did it. Good, I got everybody. I filled it in right. Good. I'm actually think it's going to only be a 1-0 to City. I think Newcastle will sit down and sit in there. They probably will have a couple of opportunities, but I can't see. I think Newcastle, as I said, I think Newcastle are done. Paul Turney said if Karius is in goal for Newcastle, it's 5-0. He's got Jeff is saying he's gone 2-0 Newcastle. I'm sure Pope's back actually. I looked at my fantasy league and I'm sure he was I don't understand how he was not able to. Casemiro got 3 game ban and missed 3, and then he got sent off and missed 1 game. Not really sure how it works out.
Double yellow, it was double yellow, straight red. One of them scenarios.
I think the goalkeeping one was just what was it?
His silly ball.
It was a less of an offence, if you like to say, in regards to in the eyes of the footballing gods.
MUFC, I believe Newcastle will turn up tomorrow. I really do. I feel like, come on, they've got demoralised from us beating them, but you got to think. I say I want the temper of them seeing that word Manchester, and I want them to get it. That's what I want.
There's Jeff. Jeff's came in with a good comment there, just what you were saying about the goalkeeper.
Which one? Sorry.
That's cool, man. It's Jeff saying that it's handling outside the area 1 game.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
I've done it a few times myself. I should. I've had a few rush up lads once upon a time.
Accidentally on purpose, yeah?
Yeah. I didn't see the line, by the way. What line? Yeah.
Oh, guys. Arsenal. Bournemouth. Everybody's half. That means
yeah. I really think Arsenal are going to hop off them, man. Even the Bournemouth has a good, hard-working little team, may come back and get a goal, but it's still going to be a good 3-1. I'd say Arsenal playing Bournemouth.
It might be more. I think it might be. I'm scared. It might be more than that. Callula, what are we thinking? Arsenal, Bournemouth.
I don't want to say what I really think because it's Arsenal. We've got to be realistic here. Bournemouth, where are they? They're like in the bottom of the table. Arsenal have been triumphant even when I didn't want them to be. I'm going to say Arsenal will win, and I'm going to go with the 3-1 because I think Bournemouth can get it. But if Bournemouth turn up tomorrow because they're at home, they're not at home, are they? Are they home?
Away.
Oh, no. If Bournemouth turn up, I'll give every Bournemouth fan respect. I would be, if they're one of the teams that beat Arsenal, the respect. But for me, I think it's going to be 3-1 to Arsenal. I just hope Bournemouth get the 1, just so they don't get clean sheeted and don't just get bang-aranged. I just want them to have some respect.
Prez, what are we thinking?
I'm going the other way. I'm sorry, but they're going to get absolutely battered. I think it's going to be a 4-5. If Arsenal turn up and rev up and get early goals, the way Arsenal are playing at the moment, I hate to say it. All right, it's good football, but I'm a footballing fan, you know. But I'm also surrounded by football Arsenal fans. My wife, namely, one of them. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an Arsenal win, 4s or 5.
Well, MUFC's gone 5-0.
Ooh.
HD Gamer's gone 6-1. I'm
Look
going to
away.
see.
Look away,
yeah,
Bournemouth fans.
telling you. Vincent Bollock's gone a nice, respectable 2-1. Rory C has said Arsenal are going to do him. He hasn't quite given us a score yet. Maybe that'll come.
That's a
Jeff
bad one.
Vessos. Jeff's gone 2-1 Bournemouth.
Go on, Jeff.
Come on, that's you
wishful
speaking.
thinking.
Speaking there with your Friday night Man United head on there. Emma K has gone 3-0 Asna. Yeah, I think you might be right there. To be fair, I mean at some stage, I do want Arsenal to hold up, but I think their next 4 games,
Yeah.
are more than winnable. Matthew Bassett, he's also gone 4-0 Arsenal. Yeah, it looks like it's a demolition job here. Paul Tenney's gone 1-1 surprise result.
I think it's too early in the season for them kind of surprise results, isn't it? It's normally towards the end of the season you get them shockers where you're like, how did that happen?
Here we go. It's HD game. If Arsenal can beat Sam Dyson Brexit Bullful and doesn't want to watch it, I can see it being a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
I can see it really being a 5 or a 6. So no.
He's saying 10-0, Mr. B.
Hey, I tell you what, Mr. B, that took me right back to my childhood.
Yeah,
You know?
I was going to say.
Dad, can I have no?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he went like that from look at that.
There you go.
Ah.
Yeah, there you
How
go.
many beat?
Yeah.
You
He's
see,
just trying to get some credit in the bank.
yeah, this
Yeah.
makes no difference.
Hey,
The
like
answer,
that.
the answer's still bloody no. It makes no difference, man. It makes no. Has everybody given their score prediction here? We got our.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said 3-1.
We're looking.
One thing I
we're
will
looking at
say,
next.
though, remember that they did hold Newcastle to a draw and they did beat Wolves. So you never know.
Yeah, it would be.
Okay, remember, my wishful thinking and reality is 2 different things. My reality is 3-1 because I just don't want it to get whitewashed, kind of like on, just done. But it's Arsenal and they're on one at the moment.
That's it.
Yeah, they are.
Mm.
Wolves, Spurs. This is gonna be a one for you, Preds.
Yeah.
First things first, Spurs. We always know what Spurs are going to be like. Spurs being Spursy, it's always what we say they are. But do you think that Spurs will mess up enough, and you will keep enough form to get the Champions League spot coming up next season?
I hope so. I hope they go all Spursy. And any my prediction with Man City, Newcastle is all geared around Liverpool. My score with Wolves and Tottenham is all geared around Liverpool, and I want Tottenham to lose.
I love it.
So yeah, I really do hope that we do gain some little bit of consistency, hit the ground running, starting Sunday, and yeah, I predict the 0-0 as well. Actually, to be fair.
Everybody's putting a draw in. He's gone for a draw as
Yeah.
well. Vincent Bullock's gone for a draw as well. Oh well, with your Liverpool head on, you've gone for a draw. Let's hope that Spurs.
No,
come out.
actually, sorry. What am I talking about? Lost. Lose. Tottenham to lose. I don't want them to get a point.
Yeah, I'm sitting back here going, what is that?
It's so diplomatic.
I lost my head for a second. What was that?
I honestly thought we polluted him.
I was looking at the tree and smelling me drink on. What am I drinking? Listen, Wolves are gonna. I'm telling you, Wolves are gonna take points out of them.
You're convinced, yeah? You're convinced.
Jimenez, I'm telling you, this is the time of the season where Wolves start hurting people. They got a striker in. They have Jimenez fit. This is gonna be one of them games where Spurs are gonna lose 1-0 and Jimenez is gonna score.
Well, talk Talk Football thinks that you might be a closet Wolves fan.
No
there,
way.
Callula.
I can't stand Wolves. You know why? The orange and the bright colours alone just... Oh, God.
And the bloody torturing us
Yeah,
for the past 4 years.
The problem with Wolves is that I feel like Wolves don't want to win anything. They just want to destroy top teams. I feel like that's their mission.
Yep.
They want to just middle the table and just destroy all the top teams because that's what they seem to do. Wolves are playing Bournemouth. They'll lose. Wolves are playing us. They then want to just all of a sudden get all their Cristiano Ronaldo skills out for no reason at all. I never trust them at all.
Their team talk is, but if you're not going to win at, we're not going to win at, either are you.
Yeah, that is Wolves. I think it's going to be quite a boring match. That's where I'm going to go with it. With Spurs, no matter how new the stadium is, no matter what they do, it's kind of savage that Weghorst has been at our club for like literally tiddlywinks and he's got a trophy before Harry Kane. That just sums up Spurs. that just sums it up.
Spurs had Luka Modric in his prime and Gareth Bale, and we still couldn't win bloody, I don't know, bleeding Sunday League match.
If Wolves come out with if Wolves believe Spurs is a top 6 team, they'll beat them. So now if Spurs win, it means Wolves doesn't care about them. Basically, that's where I'm at the moment.
Fair enough.
It means that they just weren't worth beating.
Well, if it's for the record, I do want us. I want a Spurs win. I really do want a Spurs win. Yeah, I want a Spurs win
Because
it keeps certain people in the mud.
and there's
I see you, bro. I see you. I see what you did there.
I thought we were meant to be nice.
Sorry, I cut you off, Callula. Sorry.
No, I thought we were meant to be nice, but what I'd really like is for Wolves to take out loads of the Spurs players and no one wins.
Wow.
No one wins.
Vincent Bullock's got one here. What is Dingle? What is I can't see Callula being a secret.
Oh, Dingle, what? Not from Emmerdale, Dingle.
Is that?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Is that what it is?
No,
Please, Vincent.
Out, Vincent.
I'm sorry, I wasn't quite sure what that meant, so I'm just making sure. Pat, we did get your prediction just now. You know it's Friday and
I think I said Wolves. We're still talking about Spurs and Wolves, yeah. Yeah, I think I said Wolves 1-0 Jimenez.
Rebel, I'm sure you are actually doing a watch along on Sunday, Rebel. I'm looking for some expression this time. Please don't do a Colm. And if Colm is on, let's hope that he has actually dyed his hair. Rebel saying Dingle is a wee town in Kerry, stunning part of Ireland. Does that mean were they talking about Emmerdale or were they talking about the Dingle?
No, that's not what they're talking about. I'm sitting there going, they're not talking about fucking Ireland. No,
I'm sorry, I just watched an hour full of Emmerdale, an hour full of Coronation Street, still going around in my head.
Guys, you know what? I'm not gonna leave you, Preds. I know we're running late into the show. Guys, if you are still there, please hit the share button. Bobby Firmino, he said that he's not renewing. Feelings, obviously it's breaking news. I know we are a Man United channel, but we are also football supporters. So, just your feelings on Firmino announcing that he's leaving.
On one side, gutted because he's a quality footballer and he's the glue. When we was on our little successful run, he was a glue because it made Mane. He introduced Mane and Salah going forward, breaking the lines, getting in behind, and he just dropped in nicely, nice little touches. And I really, really do like him. And he's grown on me since he's been there. But for me, the way we are at the moment, we've got to be clinical. And like for 31-year-old, he's stalled on a contract. I think we should have just gone, you know what? Right, you don't want to do it, go. So, but one criticism I have of Klopp is that he's a bit too loyal. And I see that he wrote something in the paper or in the media saying, or said something in the media about he didn't want him to go. He wanted him to, but we haven't learned any lessons there in respect of like players. Unfortunately, do come to a certain shelf life in the elite league, and you've got to be on the go. You've got to be on point all the time, and when your performances drop, it's noticeable, and I think it's time for him to go. I wish him all the best. I loved all the memories he's created while he was here, but like I said, yeah, all the best.
Liverpool legend.
I don't know what makes a player. I mean, you're talking about he's not done anything like what Kenny Dalglish, Ian Rush, Steven Gerrard has done. He's on the brink. I'd say he's on the brink, but not quite there. But he's on the brink.
Okay, fair enough, guys. Pat, anything else you want to say before we shoot off?
No. It was a great time tonight, and Prez, thanks very much for coming on.
No, thank you very much for having me. You've been fantastic hosts.
Callula.
It was great to be back. Sorry and not sorry for all the bants. I do want to pick up a comment from the HD Gamer, which is saying that Leeds are going to beat Chelsea 2-0. If that happens, that will make my day.
And Fred scored a double.
And whoever said that, I think it was Paul Dini, if it was, place that bet, because if you don't do it and he does it, you could be a millionaire, because I don't see it happening. Either way, we've got some really good matches coming up, and I love you all. Make sure you like, because it's the Man United agenda. And then we've got a lovely Matthew giving us £5 here.
Matthew, you just thrown away money. We haven't even got a comment to read out. Get the comment up. We are shipping out, but get the comment in quick, so at least we can say what respect for the donation, man. Respect for the donation, man.
Love that.
Vincent, great to see Callula back.
Thank you. I will be back more often, but love you all, and respect the channel, because we're doing good work. And no matter what happens on Sunday, this is a great man we got here that's come to talk to free Wolves. Yeah. Like he's there as a hyena with the Wolves.
Giddy Wolves. Put it that way.
just in case, you Man United get a negative result on Sunday. Just remember, Klopp Talk. You're welcome to come and join us. And you're welcome to come and join us, even if it's a draw, or give heaven forbid a loss.
Friends, we got for coming, man. I really appreciate it. Guys in the chat. You know what we do, man. I always say every week, man, you don't have to be here, but we appreciate the fact that you are. You could be doing something else on a Friday night, to be fair. But guys, thank you. Appreciate every single one of you guys.
Be safe, people.
Agenda, we are out. Cheers. Bye.